At Viridian Housing, we have a green plan. It's about making Viridian a more environmentally friendly organization and also helping our residents to make more environmentally friendly choices in their lives. The acrobatics in this video have been included for your entertainment only. Please do not try to perform acrobatics yourself without appropriate training. Viridian has two environmental objectives: cutting our energy use by 1/3 over 5 years, and 70% of colleagues and customers feeling that they are making more environmentally friendly decisions year on year. The Green Plan has several green themes that support the two objectives: energy, hearts and minds, supply chain and resources, transport, water, waste and recycling, resilience to climate change, and ecology. All these themes support our two objectives. Saving energy saves money and reduces greenhouse gas emissions. We already have installed cavity wall and loft insulation in 1,500 properties over the last 2 years. We are planning to insulate our least energy efficient properties over the coming years. Colleagues can help to save energy in the office by switching things off that are not needed. They can also attend one of our energy training sessions and learn to advise residents on energy saving in the home. If we all put our hearts and minds into making small changes, together we'll make a big difference. We already have a group of internal green champions that deliver green initiatives. We are planning to find more colleagues to join them. Any colleague can become a green champion. And if you like a colleague's environmental initiative, just tell them. Buying environmentally friendly products helps to make green changes in the supply chain. We already have included a green question in our procurement template for when we buy new services or goods. We are planning to go even further and take environmental aspects into account for everything that we buy. Colleagues who buy goods on behalf of Viridian can help by looking for products that have an environmental label and provide value for money.
Cars and motorbikes contribute to climate change and bad air quality. We have moved into a single London office, saving over 2,000 journeys across London every year. We are planning to find ways of reducing our business mileage and also to provide public transport, walking and cycling as the first options when we give travel advice to colleagues or customers.
Water is a precious resource and can become scarce in times of drought. We already have installed water-saving measures in several offices and some of our hostels and student and key worker homes. We will now repair dripping taps in customers' homes when they request it. We are planning to have water meters installed wherever Viridian pays the water bill to keep track of how much water we use. Colleagues don't have to tie themselves into a knot, but they can make sure they always close taps properly and report dripping ones to facilities management. Recycling often takes much less energy than making new things from scratch. It also reduces the use of important resources like wood and metals. We already recycle most of the paper from our offices. We are planning to work with our contractors to improve recycling rates from maintenance and refurbishment works. All colleagues can throw waste into the correct bins at the office. Our climate is already changing, and we will see more heat waves and flooding caused by heavy downpours of rain in the near future. We already have looked into flood risk, and we are starting to look into overheating at some of our larger schemes. Colleagues may find that they need to cope with new and unusual situations. All colleagues can think about how a heat wave or localized flooding event might affect their service, and then feed their thoughts into the local risk assessment or business continuity plan. The plants and animals that surround us are very useful, sometimes more so than we think, like insects pollinating our fruit trees, or plants soaking up rainwater that would otherwise seep into our basements. We already have several food growing schemes on our sites. We also have an internal list of ideas for ecological improvements. We are planning to consider local wildlife, for example bees and birds, in our estate improvement projects. Colleagues can have a look at our list and start implementing smaller or bigger ecological enhancements. Taking all these actions will lead us to helping residents out of fuel poverty and reducing the impact of energy price rises, using resources more efficiently and reducing negative environmental impacts from Viridian, and enabling colleagues and customers to make more environmentally friendly choices in their day-to-day life and work. In 2012, Viridian has received the Silver Shift Award for its environmental performance. If we all work on this together, we can become even better. To find out more, go to the Green Hub on the intranet or contact green@viridianhousing.org.uk.